What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Down to Be Outdoors. Our 2020 turkey season has officially started here in South Florida. It's been open for about a week and a half. We've done a couple hunts, and it started off a little rough for us. But I'm not saying the hunts weren't good, just didn't end up bagging a bird. But still got some really awesome footage, and I wanted to share it with you all. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and roll this first video. This was opening morning, and we got on them. They were there. I'll let you check out what happened, and I'll be back here in a minute. Well, as you guys can see, we had two big birds come in on this hunt. It was opening morning. They came in on the decoys, and it was just bad timing. I mean, there's no reason those birds couldn't have got shot. I was filming and calling at the time, and was hunting with a couple buddies of mine, and you know, it was just unfortunate. We ended up having a vehicle come down the road a ways, and those turkeys could see it, and then they ended up boogering those birds. So, you know, they were trying to get a show, but it ended up costing us the birds. So, I mean, it's probably better that we didn't shoot anyways. You know, safety always comes first, especially when there's vehicles in the area. And is what it is. We'll definitely be back chasing those two, because they're both real big mature birds, and we're gonna definitely get after them. So it's not over yet, but this next hunt I'm gonna run is an afternoon hunt. I went and sat with a buddy of mine, and we set up. It worked out perfect, and you know, I pulled the trigger. I'm gonna let you guys check it out and see what happened. I mean, it was a cool hunt no matter what. I enjoyed it. It just didn't pan out in my favor. So check this portion of the video out, and I'll be back afterwards to, you know, kind of explain what happened. But here it is, and enjoy. Well, as you guys seen, I did the big whiff. You know, this is my first year shooting TSS. I was shooting federal TSS out of my 20 gauge Winchester XS3, and you know, it's a very tight pattern out of my gun, which is really good. You know, I mean, I experiment with multiple different shots. Guys are absolutely right. You don't need to shoot TSS to kill turkeys. I've killed them with Winchester Longbeard XSR. I've killed them. My absolute favorite shell is made by Heavy Shot, the Magnum blends, the 5, 6, and 7s. I mean, that's been my go-to for years, and I've killed a pile of birds with it. Never really had an issue. But on this hunt, I kind of broke the cardinal rule. I guided turkey hunts for 2 years, all spring. You know, killed a lot of birds. And I always told my clientele, when you're aiming at a turkey, you don't put it on his head. There's too much room for error. That bird can, especially if he's moving, you know, I mean, he can duck his head at the moment you pull the trigger. And that's exactly what I did. You know, I always have everybody always aim where his neck and his feather line meet. So if I would have done that, that would have been a dead bird. Because if you can slow the video down and watch it, I mean, that shot literally goes right over his head. You can see the shot. So I got excited. You know, I didn't expect that bird to take off running like he did. And looking at it now, I probably should have waited. Let the bird settle down. He probably would have worked back, and I would have got a better shot. But we live and we learn, you know, so it's not over yet. Like I said, the season just started. So I wanted to bring this footage to you guys though, because I mean, those were 2 really good hunts. Even though the birds didn't die, it was a fun time. So this is Down to Be Outdoors. Make sure you're tuning in for the rest of our turkey season, because there's going to be some really good hunts coming your way. And I promise there's going to be some hitting the ground. So definitely want to get back after those first 2 birds. Probably do that sometime this week. Hopefully we'll be able to seal the deal on them. But till next time, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Share with some friends. Get the word out, because I want to keep this channel growing. This is Down to Be Outdoors, and I'll catch you guys later.